Block content. What's happening, my block buddies? This is a new episode of Block Content. My name is Kellum, and it's about to go down because, yeah, we have confirmation now that a new Nintendo Direct is coming, and with that, oh man, the hype train begins, but also the leaks begin. So, as you guys know, every single time there's more Nintendo news upcoming, they're always spring these leaks, and I don't really know if we can trust these, but these come from a very reliable source because the same person who had leaked before that L.A. Noire is coming to the Nintendo Switch already said, oh, and by the way, there's going to be a Nintendo Switch Direct very soon, and that ended up perfectly aligning both of those things. So the information I have for you today is a continuation of that and the content that you can maybe expect from that Switch Direct. We're very, very close to it. It's on the 13th, and I think that we have some hype train going over here. So what's happening, Block Buddies? This is Block Content. Your content for today, of course, is the new Nintendo Direct. We're going to dive into the leaks. We're going to dive into everything that's about to happen with it. Remember that also you can be the comment question winner, and your comment will appear in our next video. So if you have an original, funny, or informative answer for this video's question, just subscribe to my channel and leave a comment on this video. You can be featured. So today's comment question is, do you believe the leaks? I mean, comment it down below. Why don't you believe the leaks? If you don't, why do you believe the leaks if you do? So I'm very curious what you guys think, but let's just dive into this because this is really, really cool. I've been hoping for some more Nintendo news. I mean, we're a little ways off from having Super Mario Odyssey release, which is really cool, next month already, which is fast, which is amazing to me. But yeah, we were kind of really needing some more info on, well, both that game. I know there's already a lot of content out there for Super Mario Odyssey at this moment, but there is also a lot of, still secrecy about the game. We've seen a lot of the already confirmed kingdoms, but we might need a little bit more in terms of, what was this Mushroom Kingdom all about, right? What's the Lake Kingdom all about? What's the Snow Kingdom all about? So there are things that we still want to know. I know that a lot of you guys say, I really want the game to be a secret. Maybe you really don't want to get spoiled on too many things, but as far as Nintendo goes, they don't really like to spoil all that much. That's different game companies do that, but Nintendo likes to hold a lot of information to the chest. So I'd say just definitely tune in to that Nintendo Direct. So the official release says Nintendo Direct is coming 3 p.m. PT, 6 p.m. ET. So for me, in my time, Amsterdam, of course, it'll be late in the evening, in the night. And it says tune in for nearly 45 minutes. And mind you, the Japanese Nintendo Direct is 5 minutes longer than this one. So that had almost come close to something like 50 minutes. So almost an hour of information, and that's insane. Tune in for nearly 45 minutes of information mainly focused on what's headed to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. So we've heard the leak before, and the leak said that it was called the Nintendo Switch Direct, and not anything about 3DS. So that information might be new. That information might be overlooked by the person that leaked it, but he was right about the date. He was right about there being a Direct, so I believe this guy. What's mainly focused. So this mainly focused on what's heading to Nintendo Switch over the next few months. So what we can glean from this information, it's mainly focused on what's headed to the Nintendo Switch and 3DS over the next few months. So that sentence right there says, okay, so we can expect every single thing that we know from E3, everything that we know from Gamescom and stuff like that, but it says mainly. So maybe we'll get a little bit of a tease, and I think personally that we might be very close to a little bit of Smash Brothers information. I know it's very, very early to tell. I have my sources on this, and I might report on this tomorrow. There is a little bit of Super Smash Brothers info floating up in the air. So I want to share that with you guys, but first let's dive into this because very exciting, it says. It includes new details about Super Mario Odyssey. now it's confirmed, okay? Super Mario Odyssey is going to appear in this Nintendo Direct. I think it might be front and center. It might open with Super Mario Odyssey. I can see that definitely happening. They've done that before, and it was amazing. I think they did that at E3. And probably what we're going to find out, I mean, we know the release date. We know a lot of stuff about the game. We know the co-op mode. Maybe we'll get a new trailer. Maybe we'll get like the release trailer of the game. That'd be amazing. But I think that there might be one nugget of information missing. Something along the lines of a new game mode, a new approach, maybe a new character introduced, maybe some new angle to this game. So I'm really excited to find out what this final piece of information, the final piece of the Super Mario Odyssey puzzle. And maybe it's going to be Kingdoms. Maybe it's going to be a new trailer with a bunch of new locations. And if that's all it is, I'm totally fine with that, because I just want to know how expansive this game is. We've already heard the rumors that there might not be a hub world in the game, which is a little bit disappointing. Well, a little bit, very much disappointing. I mean, Peach's Castle was such an amazing hub world. Isle Delfino was great. And I even thought Mario Galaxy's hub world, the space station, the observatory, was actually pretty rad. And sort of a hub world in terms of the Starship Mario in Galaxy 2, but of course in 3D World we didn't really get one. We got a sort of a hub world map where you can wander around. But thinking about this, new return to form, right? We're returning to the Super Mario 64 sort of experience framework. Well, I would expect a hub world there, and I know a lot of kingdoms already look kind of like hub worlds, but still, I want me some hub worlds. So hope that there's more details on that, because we've heard about the Mushroom Kingdom. Give us something more on Super Mario Odyssey, and not just give us a random trailer with the same stuff we've seen from Gamescom and E3. We want new kingdoms. We want new, maybe game modes. We want new characters. We want something new that makes people that were a little bit on the fence about, I don't really know, looks too much like 3D World, and that wasn't my cup of tea. Well, I want those people to change their mind. So Nintendo, blast with all this information. So I'm very excited to talk a little bit about these leaks. So based off the leaks, and these were actually found online, these say that Super Mario Odyssey was among the games rumored to appear in the Direct. Now, Fire Emblem Warriors was also leaked to be discussed. Rocket League, which of course we've known about for a little while, Skyrim as well, Breath of the Wild DLC, so possibly there's some new DLC coming as well. That'd be really interesting to see. Do we know a little bit more about that upcoming DLC, that story DLC that's coming? I want to know. I want to play that. Now, there's going to be Kingdom Battle DLC according to this leak, so that's really cool. What will they do? Are there new worlds? Are there new maybe characters? And will it be story-based as well? I want to know stuff like this. And also, Kirby and Yoshi are confirmed by this leak. So I want to know more about this cute Kirby game. It looks awesome. Kind of looks like this co-op version of Nightmare in Dreamland. That was really cool. And of course, a new sort of Yarn Yoshi kind of game. So I'm really curious what they're going to do with this franchise. Now, Payday 2 is rumored, Runbow is rumored, a Hotline Miami collection is rumored, and Fallout 4 / Fallout Shelter. So these games all seem like shoo-ins. Don't really feel any new information as far as, there's going to be a Smash Brothers. Again, we're probably going to report on that tomorrow because our sources has, left us with a little bit more information. But notably, the leak only called it a Switch Direct before. They got the date right, but do they have the information right? So they left out everything about the Nintendo 3DS. But I imagine that we'll still, see more information on Metroid, Samus Returns. We'll see more about Professor Layton. We'll see more Mario and Luigi, the Superstar Saga remake. And of course, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So they might throw in some other third-party highlights, Knights of Azure 2, maybe some LA Noire, and the obligatory sports stuff, NBA 2K, WWE, maybe some FIFA stuff like that too. So very interested to hear what you guys think of the leak so far. What do you think will be in that Direct? Answer the comment question, and you'll definitely find out what's going to happen there, because I really want to know know what you guys think is going to happen in this direct. Are you excited for it, or don't you think there's going to be something amazing happening there, and that it's mostly going to cover the same information that we've already seen? So the comment question of yesterday comes from, what kind of online game would you love to see? And I actually got a very cool comment from the Console Warriors, and it says, the game we need, Mario teaches typing online, made from the ground up, and bring back Mario's disembodied head. So this is a pretty out there theory. And he says, Waluigi confirmed. Okay, thank you so much for sending in your questions. I mean, just answer the comment question of today and you could be featured in our next episode. So just comment something fun, something amazing down below, and maybe I'll pick yours to appear in the video. Thank you so much for sending in your comments. These are always a lot of fun to do, so definitely do that. And so remember, if you aren't a member of the Block Content family yet, click the subscribe button right there, and all the news and all the fun that you care about will be delivered daily to you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked content. See you guys later.